morning, guys. Welcome back to Storekeep Farmstead. So I thought it's been a while, but take you guys with me this morning to do all of my farmsteading chores. First thing on the list, get these two dogs to stop irritating each other for fun. Now, the way we start our feeding is in the mornings is the only time that I feed any kind of commercialized pellets across the farm. Now, you guys know, if you've watched us at all, that I will not be buying commercialized pellets after December 2023. I'll be making my own, or I'll be totally on fresh foods for my animals. So let's get started. I'm gonna get the chicken feed, and then we're gonna get the rabbit feed. I'm gonna show you guys how much I feed and kind of the schedule. Now, I just said, I feed pellets in the morning, which I do. And then as the day goes on, I add in food to my chickens. So at about somewhere between 9:30 in the morning to about noon, they're going to get black soldier fly larvae, which I grow here on the farm. If you'd like to see how to do that, I have videos totally committed to helping you set up the most inexpensive, easy to do black soldier fly farm ever. So my chickens are gonna get I don't know, it's probably I say, oh, your dad's gonna be mad. Let me show you guys what they just did. So my husband had that tarp up here for a reason, because it's so hot. He's been butchering inside the shop and he uses the tarp to block the sun. But the boys and all there, I'm so excited to be out and playing this morning, tore the tarp down. So if you guys are new to our channel, that is Hammer, our livestock guardian. You heard me correct, livestock guardian. 3.5-year-old German Shepherd. He is the lover and carer of all livestock on the farm, but he occasionally attempts to drown his little brother. That is his little brother, Samson the Dogo. He is a Dogo Argentina puppy. He is 6 months old and around 64 pounds. Full of energy, full of life, driving everybody on the farm absolutely insane. Back to chicken feed. Sometimes I do cups, sometimes I do it by weight. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I just do it however I feel like it that morning. Evidence. Samson's a kleptomaniac, and you occasionally have to pick up items that belong to you from around the farm. So I know that I should be all, scientific and have rations, and I don't. It's pelleted feed. I mean, God only knows what's in here, but I use it because it's not quite set up to give them all the vitamins and nutrients they need without this little bit of help. Okay, other things our chickens eat. They eat fruits and vegetables daily out of the garden. When I weed anything in the yard or I cut grass, they get wheelbarrows full of fresh greens, whatever those greens may be. They'll pick out the seeds, they'll eat it, it's great for them. And our chickens compost in their coop, okay, in the coop. So the smell's down, the flies and gnats are not a problem. And the ladies can turn that compost for fresh worms and beetles and spiders all day long, helping to meet their own dietary nutritional needs. So I'm careful to make sure that I spread the feed out in piles all around the coop so that everybody gets to eat, guys, and there's no fighting going on. Using the same bucket that I fed my ladies with, I'm going to gather eggs. Now my coop is set up where I can gather from the outside. Excuse me, ma'am. Don't get ugly, girlfriend. Come on, you got my eggs in there? I need breakfast. So I don't eat until all my animals eat. And I've had some golden buffs trying to go broody lately, and they get pretty brutal when they're wanting to be broody. So I use trash pickup. Come on, sweet pea. I know. What is this adorable thing? Right, my love? Thank you for your contribution to the family. You are loved, and we honor you, and we thank God for you. But you can't have these eggs, my honey, because myself and my husband and the guardians of the property need breakfast, so that we have our eggs. We're gonna make sure that the smaller water has water. That's for the biddy you see right there, because he still can't drink out of the main water. So we have water. Check. We need to find Samson and Hammer. So they went totally quiet all of a sudden. Here we are. Samson is still a baby. I live pretty much speckled in the middle of thousands of acres of woods around me. And he's a hunting dog and he moves fast. So if he gets away from me, I don't know that I could easily find him. So part of your chores on our farmstead every single day is this: Samson! I think my neighbors think I'm insane. Your next chore is Samson. It is time for Samson's breakfast. He is a raw food fed dog and he eats a lot. Hey, quit nibbling on my shorts. Feeding Samson is a lot of just gathering fresh ingredients, as fresh as you can get them down. Stop that. Good sit, Samson. Good sit. Rewarding while he's waiting. He's very impatient. He is a very young puppy. 6 months old is nothing, guys. He's supposed to be 110 pounds when he's done growing. So working on his manners is important. Good boy, good weight. All right, Samson, down. Good down, good down. So you just give him a few bites while he's waiting. Keep him patient because his big paws hurt really bad when he's trying to get your attention with him like he's doing right now. And so the next chore on our list is to clean up the bowl Samson just broke. It's okay, Doodle. Nope, come. Come. Sit. Good sit. Stay. Stay. Back up. Sit. Sit. Eat. Samson, come on. See, told you guys. So I have my handy dandy sweat rag on because it's now 8:45 and the sun is out. All right, so I've got the food for the rabbits. I am running a little behind. I normally would have them fed by now because I don't like them to eat when it's really, really hot. But I did the harvesting while Samson was eating because it's too hard to hold the camera and harvest. I got okra, I got pumpkins. I think that's all I got right now. But I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I have for the rabbits to eat and what I'm fixing to give the chickens for their mid-morning snack. So the rabbits are gonna get slices of pumpkin with the seeds. This is one of the few seeds other than black oil sunflower seeds that rabbits can safely eat. Sorry, I know the camera's getting a little jiggly. Here you go, Mama. These ladies just had babies, so I want to make sure that they get all the nutrition they need. Now, the rest of this pumpkin with the seeds are going to the chickens, and Samson found my greens. That's what happens when you raw feed your dogs. Like, they know where the good stuff is, guys. They know where the good stuff is. Come on, ladies. And so when you want to give your chickens pumpkins, just cut them in half. It's a really good thing to do. And since my dogs get pumpkin seeds often for tapeworms, Samson's just gonna like dive right into that too. Hey, Sammy, that's not for you. They're gonna make quick work of that. What the rabbits are getting for their greens today are the tips of the watermelon plants, the runners, leaves and all. They're getting some spent pea plants and of course okra. And along with their pumpkin slice, this is going to help to hydrate them and give them all the essential nutrients and vitamins, including fiber coming from this and this. That's super duper good for them, guys. Look how happy my bunny is. Feed your animals well. The better you feed your animal, the more nutritious the meat or the eggs or the organs, whatever you're using them for. So I tell people all the time, my rabbit manure is top notch, okay? So my rabbits eat amazing. They eat the organic produce out of my garden. So when they poop, I have now created a nutrient catch cycle. So I take their manure, I turn it into worm castings. I use it here in the compost because the chickens take their manure and mix it in with their manure and all the other things inside of their coop, and they make amazing compost out of it. I use the rabbit urine, I use the blood, I use their body parts, their bones, every bit of this rabbit to honor it for everything that it does for my farm. My goal is to feed these animals the best that I can. Now they will get some pellets, and I tell you guys that because I'm still figuring out how much daily do they need in greens. How often, how much is gonna keep them healthy and keep them, you know, delivering healthy kits for me. So as I figure that out, what I'm going to do is buy my own pelleter and create my own pelleted feed for them out of the stalks from the okra, the corn, and the black oil sunflower seeds. Those stalks are huge. So they're gonna make a really good pelleted feed, which will feed these guys through the deepest of winter. Especially pregnant and breastfeeding does, you really want her to have a choice in what she's eating because she knows what her body needs. I basically cored the pumpkins out. All right guys, so mental note, I need to get everything I weeded out of the garden and get it over here for these guys. And we have to get them some cool fresh water. This is why I compost in my coop. You see what they're doing? They're digging for their own breakfast. That's how you want it, guys, while they're making compost for me. All right, that's about heavy enough. It's time to refresh their water before the heat comes in. Sammy, oh hi, Poopy. And gotta keep an eye on Sam. Guys, Sam got a hold to my plastic little Tupperware thing, and another bull bites to dust. That's 2 in one day. This may be his all-time record on breaking and destroying bulls in one day. We might beat the record, which is 2. So if we get 3, it's his all-time high. Oh wait, look, he's got something. Guys, you have to constant with this one. What you got, boo-boo? What you got? Sammy, Sam, stop. Stop. Samson, drop it. Samson. This is not a joke. I see that's plastic. Drop it. Oh, sweet Lord. Good boy. Good drop. Good boy. So, hey, Hammer, you just chilling? I see you've dug yourself a semi-hole. All right, so having a 6-month dogo puppy, I'm assuming he got this somewhere off of our hand washing station. So I'm just gonna set this up here. Oh yeah, that's where he got it, right there. So you guys, this is what I'm talking about. Like he's in a puppy stage, right? 6 months old. He's chewing everything, he's curious. I mean, it is like having a toddler doing chores with me. Come on, my man. Come on, boo-boos. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, my heart. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. You're just a big baby. Let's dump this filthy thing. This is every day. Every single day. These guys manage to get this just nasty. Just nasty. I've tried all the fancy watering systems. I'm gonna tell you guys, I prefer this. Do what works for you. This works for Sam. You do you, I'll do me. Everybody's chickens will be happy. How about that? Now, I will replenish that 2 or 3 times as the day goes on and it heats up to make sure they have cold water all day from the well. Come on. Let's go, Sam. Come on, Hammy. Let's go feed the rabbits over here. All right, guys, so got the the chicken water done. I need to remember to bring hay. Hey, stop it. I have a doe. We have a doe that we sold, and the owners brought her a few times. She was colony raised on the ground with them, not with me. I got her back. She had sores, back feet, front feet. So you can get sores on their feet, even on the ground, all right? If the ground is not changed often, if they're stepping on their own poop and their urine, if it's muddy, whatever the reason, you can get nasty feet. So I need to put some hay in the bottom of her cage to make her more comfortable while I'm trying to heal the sores on her feet. And let me show you what Samson just did. What? Samson, what are you doing? Are you in the pond? Hammer, you're supposed to be watching your brother. You are. That's your job. Hi, Booger. Come on, let's get the rabbitry done. All right, guys, it's gonna get a little loud in here. We got plenty of fans blowing up in here to keep our rabbits cool through the heat. It's been brutal this year, yeah? For real. Totally ridiculous. So we're spoiling our babies with this high industrial fans. Oh my gosh, the hot mess. Hey, Ray, it's the big daddy. There you go, sweetheart. All right, I'm gonna turn this camera off so I can get all these guys fed. Dancing! Woo, 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 woo! Puppy! Sam! Come! Woo, woo, woo! There he is! Good boy! Sorry about that, guys, but it's literally how I have to call him. I mean, there's deep woods around me, so I have to make a racket in case he's gotten further than I want him to. And this is part of trying to train a puppy when you live in the woods. I mean, I hear a lot of people say, well, I got a puppy, it chases the chickens, I don't have time to train it not to chase chickens, so I rehomed it. I feel really sad for your puppy because it does take time. But I mean, like you have a new kid, they don't know how to potty train, you have to train them. If they don't potty train on time or correctly, you don't get rid of them. It's kind of like that with a dog. It's real commitment. So I just, think through getting a puppy just because it's cute, because it's not going to stay a puppy. It's literally going to turn into a huge, big dog. I mean, look at this massive thing, right? Most of you guys have been watching him since we got him at 10 weeks old when he was 21 pounds. I guess he just came in contact with a snake. You saw that jump? Sam, come. Sam, come. Sammy. Sam, come. Come here, let me check you. And this is homesteading, farmsteading too, guys. Don't talk. This is the stuff we deal with every single day. Come here, baby. I got bit by a water snake not long ago, so what you got, man? What you got? Watch your head so mama can see it. Oh, that's just a stinky bug. But let me check your legs. I saw you jump. Something snapped at you. I don't see any fang mites. With this white fur, that's the best thing about it. I can usually check him pretty good for snake bites. I don't see the snake over here, but I definitely caught it on film, that hop. That's definitely, I just got snapped at by a snake hop. You tired? You ready for a nap? He's out all night guarding the property, so this is about the time that he goes down to sleep through the heat of the day. All right, what did I say we still needed to do? I know it's loud in here, guys, because of the fans, but I did want to show you the black soldier fly lorbi. So this is where basically we grow them, all right? So I need to feed them that bucket and this bucket because they eat twice their body weight in food a day. And that's one of my best supplements for my chickens, so I don't want to mess that up. So I've got them some bread, coffee grounds, eggshells, just to get them going, get them the surface to the top. So when I come in here later to harvest for the chickens for their dinner, because that's all they'll have for dinner. That's all the chickens will get tonight for dinner are the black soldier fly larvae. So I want them all to come up to the top and eat the bread and all this stuff. So when I come to harvest, it's just easier to find them. Rabbit has hay. Boys, come on. No, hey. Good boy, Hammer. Come, good boy, Sam. Come on, guys. No, we're not doing the woods. Time to play with Killer the Boring Cat. Time for Samson to chase Killer the Boring Cat. Ball time. Joke is on me. I thought it was time to go inside. It's 10:45. It's getting hotter by the minute. I thought my day was done. I forgot everything I weeded hasn't been put in the chicken coop. And because I keep my ladies in the coop during the spring, the summer, and part of the fall, I have to be really responsible about bringing them this kind of stuff, right? You're already lining up at the door. That's my job. You're gonna coop them, which is fine. They have plenty of space. You have to make sure they have adequate food. And pelleted feed, it's not adequate food. So as you can see, everybody's happy. We're back to eating. I mean, chickens literally eat all day long, right? That's all they do. You can see how they cord these pumpkins. I mean, look at that. There's nothing left in there. Pumpkin is great for your chickens. Really helps hydrate them. Still the born cat. She's on the prowl looking for something to get for me. There's the pitchfork I put through my foot in January. Guys, I love my life. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Kitty, 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 kitty. Hi, pretty girl. All the boys are up and you're just having the best time. This is Killer, our born cat. My husband rescued her from sure starvation, guys. And she's so sweet. And she's the best mouser ever, which is why we call her Killer. And there's the temperature gauge inside my house. It says it is now 96 degrees. Right here where I'm standing probably isn't warmer than about 83 degrees. Got a nice breeze. Guys, this is what we call deep shade. It's true shade. The reason is these big, beautiful trees all on the property line. That's why this set of rabbit cages and this chicken coop is as close to the woods as we can get it. Remember that. You really want to put your livestock in deep shade. Even if you have cattle, horses, goats, pigs, it does not matter. They cannot be left out in this, okay? That's gonna weaken your animal, make them more susceptible to disease and heat stroke, right? It's not just the money that you have invested in your animals, it's the time. And you know, God really, there's a lot of biblical verses, Old and New Testament, talking about stewarding what God has put in your hands. If you want Him to bless you and multiply you, then you have to take care of everything that He's already given you. I see so many people just think that they need every animal under the sun, but they don't have adequate housing or food for those animals. Don't do that. Think about their comfort before you could put yourself back in the cool house. So I've got my puppy and my older dog safely in their kennels in the house. It is 93 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels like 100 already at 10 o'clock this morning. I just got through disinfecting my upscaled pickle jar because we sold 64 ounces of worm tea and I need to get that order finished while it is too hot to really do anything else. That goodness, yes. Isn't that beautiful? Got that worm tea going on. Thank you guys for coming along with me from 6:30 till 10 o'clock. This is a variation of what I do every single day. You see the sweat? I'm pooped. I need to still eat breakfast and I need to go ahead and get our Bible study done for the boys' class tonight. I need to make sure there is something for my husband to eat. He'll be getting off work a little early because it's Wednesday night and we have to run the bus tonight. So he should be home about 1:30. So I want to make sure that I have food already cooked and put up so when he gets home I can heat it up real quick and feed him. He can shower, lay down, and rest because he works in this heat from 5:30 to 2:30, 5 days a week, and he can't go inside to take breaks. He can't say, okay, I'm too hot, I'm done, I'm gonna go lay down for 30 minutes like I can. You know, it's so sweet. I'll get so hot sometimes and he'll call to check on me from work and I'll say, oh babe, you know, I've got a headache, I'm tired. He'll be like, honey, go drink you some water, drink you some pickle juice, and go lay down for a little while. I mean, now that's a man, right? That's a real man. To be literally working in the direct sun with no shade, no AC, and no option not to stay in it. But tell me his wife that it's too hot for me to go in and rest. I mean, come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Could you not just love that? I mean, that is a provider through and through. He is out there and just sweating himself almost to death. And his concern is that I got a little overheated. God bless him. That's all I can say right now. In Jesus' name, I pray over my husband, Lord. I pray for all the men and women out there who are out there providing for their families in this heat. I ask that you send them a sweet breeze, a refreshing of their spirit and their mortal bodies. And Lord, we thank you right now for those who provide for their families, because your word says that he who does not work does not eat. So I ask you to bless these people right now in the holy name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you guys so much for coming along, spending your day with me, or should I say your morning. It's now time for me to get on the business end of our business, to make those phone calls, to set up those orders and pick up times, for me to get my dishes washed, and for me to get, like I said, supper cooked, for me to prepare myself for my husband coming home. So God bless you. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe so that more people can see what homesteading and farmsteading really looks like.